Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a really fun video. The theme is going to be strawberries. I told you guys I was going to do a video like this, so I hope you guys are excited. A lot of my items do come from the Dollar Tree and a couple bonus items from Michael's. And I also have a very special DIY from a very special guest in this video, so stay tuned. That will be DIY number 2. So let's start and we'll get into DIY number 1. So this, you guys saw me haul this little basket from Michael's. It was only $1 in the clearance items. So what I'm going to do, I'm not really showing you how I painted it, but I'm going to give it a couple little accents. I'm doing the handle and the inside of the basket with the Waverly Antique Wax, and then I'm going to paint the rest in white. And then what I'm going to do here, I had these really cute scrapbook papers. You guys know I've hauled this package from the Dollarama. You get 24 pieces for $1.25, which is a great steal. They are only 12 by 12 inches, so they're not huge pieces of paper, but for this DIY, it comes in handy. So I'm just going to add a couple little details to the ends of the basket. Now, this is totally optional to you guys. I'm just using my glue stick, but you can obviously use your hot glue gun, or you can also Mod Podge this to the ends as well. And just going to add a cute little touch to the inside. So I got these strawberries from Michael's. They were on clearance for 60% off. I thought they were super adorable like this, but the stem was so long. So I'm just going to cut them right in half. I'm still going to keep the stem. They are cute with it. Of course, this is optional. I added a bow. You guys know I love bows on things. Just makes it look so cute. So just taking some of this red gingham ribbon from the Dollar Tree and just adding it to the handle. And here it is. I think this turned out super, super adorable. What do you guys think? So DIY number 2, guys, this is my very special guest, Jacqueline with Little Pink Farmhouse. I met her on Instagram and instantly fell in love with her page. Everything just looks so cute, so dainty. I love the color scheme that she picks as well. She has an Etsy shop, which I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So go ahead and take a look at her page. And also please go ahead to her Instagram page as well. I would love it if you guys could go follow her. Now, she made this super adorable strawberry garland, and I've already asked permission if I can make my own version. So here you're going to see me make one. So I found these really cute heart beads from the Dollar Tree, and they are red. So I just wanted to make things a little bit more on the pinker side. So I just went ahead and mixed some red and white paint together, and I'm going to give each heart 2 coats of paint. And I forgot to mention, so these, normally when I paint beads or anything like this, I always put them on a wood skewer or bamboo skewer. However, the skewer was way too wide for the holes. So I'm just using toothpicks in order to hold all the beads, and letting them dry. I just plug them into floral foam. And you see here, I actually had some of the round wooden beads as well, because I'm going to put those into my garland also. So here I'm showing you, I did some of the little seeds on the hearts. I went, just showing you the first one, I used the end of my paintbrush. They looked more round, so I didn't like that. So I'm just showing the comparison. So I actually went over them with the tip of my toothpick. You guys remember I did that on my watermelon DIY video as well. And then what I'm going to do is create the stems of the strawberries. So these are the smallest beads I have. They were a little bit too big when you look at Jacqueline's garland, but they still looked cute in the end. So I'm just mixing some of the sea spray with a little bit of the white just to make it a little bit lighter. And now I'm going to thread everything through. I did use my hairdryer to dry everything at top speed. So you saw I had my amazing floss starter. I just use it for my crafts. I don't use it on my teeth, guys. Do not worry. So I am just interchanging everything here. And I'm using, so make sure what I'm doing, I forgot to show it in the video. Now, what I do halfway through the garland, I rotate the hearts to go the other way. So that way, when you're displaying it on your tray, they all look like they're facing you, if that makes sense. This is what I mean. Oh, I love it, guys. So now I'm going to make the tassels at the end of the garland. So just using some jute twine. I always like using this lid, box lid, because it's always the right size of tassel for me. And remember, you guys can always adjust the length by cutting it, right? So I'm just wrapping it around 15 times and I'm going to cut it. And then the jute twine stays pretty open like this, but sometimes you might have difficulty finding the center again. So I usually can sometimes use a claw clip to hold everything. And I'm just taking some of this lace ribbon because I want to incorporate it to the tassels. Just picking out the length of it. And remember, I'm going to add 2 lace ribbons to each tassel. So I'm just cutting out 4 pieces the same length. So I'm just going to crisscross the lace ribbon just a little bit because when everything is finalized, this way the ribbon separates a little bit easier, so it's not all just bunched together, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to thread the end of the garland through the tassel, and I'm going to just tie 2 simple knots. Now I've left quite a bit of length of jute twine at the end because this way, you guys know my trick, I like to thread the end through so that way it all looks finished. Once it's all cut, I'm just going to add some jute twine around the top of the tassel, and that way it holds everything in place. So I didn't show you this part, but I did use my little mini steamer and it just helped to smooth out the jute twine and straighten it out a little bit. And I'm just giving the tassels a trim, again, just to the length that I want. And you're gonna see after, I'm just going to angle the bottoms of the lace ribbon. OMG, guys, I think this turned out super adorable. Thank you, Jacqueline, so much for the inspiration and allowing me to make this gorgeous garland. So DIY number 3, I found this palette from the Dollar Tree and I want to make it look like a strawberry. So you see that I already outlined the stem of the strawberry, and I'm going to do the same pink that I did on the beads. So I'm just mixing a little bit of red and the white and just painting the whole palette. I even did the back too, just to make it look a little bit finished. So you see here, this is just the handle of those sponge paintbrushes from the Dollar Tree. I just used my miter box to cut off a little bit because I want to make a stem on my strawberry. So I'm just using one of these sanding blocks just to smooth the edge. Now, what I want to do is, because I want to make sure that I have the same green on that dowel rod and also the same green on the stem on the palette. Okay, guys, I kept this in the video because this was a total epic fail. I definitely am still kicking myself. I'm setting up my Cricut this week, guys. I promise. Look at this. This is horrible. So I've actually painted over it just to cover it up, and I'm just going to start with something else. And so just move on. I'm going to just create some of the seeds on the strawberry, doing the same method with my toothpick just to make some white seeds. So this is what I went with in the end. I found these really cute strawberry buttons from the Dollar Tree. And again, remember guys, if you have a Cricut, you can definitely put the words freshly picked strawberries like I attempted to do. Guys, this video was super fun to do. I definitely thank you, Jacqueline from Little Pink Farmhome on Instagram. Please go over to her page and check it out and tell her I say hello. This is, oh gosh, this garland I am so keeping forever and ever. It is absolutely adorable. If it wasn't for you, Jacqueline, I wouldn't have been able to do this. So that is it, guys. I hope you had a fabulous time with this video and you are inspired and want to make your own strawberry DIYs. Remember, I post videos every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And you can also find me on Instagram with ShannonscraftyDIYs. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. We'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.